Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's Dr. Melva. We'll wait to see if anyone is up and awake this morning. I'm coming to you live from Virginia. I'm starting my second week. For those of you just joining me or just joined my community here, I'm Dr. Melva, your board certified radiation oncologist, and I help breast cancer survivors live their most vibrant, healthiest lives post-cancer treatment. I do that through my online coaching programs, my Optimal Wellness Academy, and private VIP coaching days. You can follow me right here on Facebook.com/Dr. Melva, DoctorMelva. Today, I want to ask you one simple question, and that is, what is stopping you? What stopping you? What is stopping you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So my simple question for you today is, what is stopping you? What is stopping you from writing down your goals? What is stopping you from achieving those goals? What is stopping you from getting past your fears? I want to ask you this because as I go into my second week of getting back on here and really being vulnerable and sharing to you what it's like in the beginning, especially on a fitness, health, and wellness journey, I want you to know, like, kind of the thought processes that I go through. And when I was on the machine today, doing the cardio, lifting weights, good morning, welcome, let me know where you're joining from. I had to ask myself, like, what's been stopping me? And I talk a lot about going back so that I can see where I'm going and also looking back to see where I've been. And so for me, I keep a lot of conversations or notes from my mentors or coaches that I've had over the years. And that's another thing I'm a big proponent of, is that you should have a coach, a mentor, accountability system, some type of support. But I wanted to know, like, what was stopping me. And so as I went back to old conversations, like with personal trainers or coaches, and I saw where I was, where my mind was, and how capable I was, and how able I was to do things, it gave me a little bit of encouragement. And so I thought about it like, oh my goodness. Some of the conversations I talk a lot about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however many years ago, I was like doing this. I was getting up. I was working out. I was, 100% on the nutrition. I was dealing with stress well. I was time blocking so I could manage my time. I was identifying my fears. All of that stuff was going on. It wasn't just one day I woke up and I fit into those jeans, or one day I was strong enough to put the suitcase in the overhead compartment on the way to a vacation. It took a lot of steps. It took a lot of community. And what maybe has stopped me, good morning, let me know where you're joining from, maybe what has stopped me from getting back there is that, gosh, that's a hard one, right? I'm being honest because I think about it and I'm like, gosh, what is stopping me? So that's why I wanted to ask you, what is stopping you? Please drop in the comments below or let me know what's stopping you. What's your number one challenge? What's your number one obstacle? Whether you've just finished your treatment for breast cancer, whether you finished 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, what's stopping you from getting to your next? So for me, a lot of what stops me is overwhelm, okay? So I'm a creative, I'm a perfectionist, I have super high expectations, but I've worked on lowering those so that I don't overdo it. For overwhelm, I've worked on focusing on one thing, right? Keeping it simple. Am I always in a state of non-overwhelm? Am I always, having things figured out? Am I always lowering my expectations so that I can meet people where they are? Of course not, right? But we're not going for perfect. We're going for better. Better than, for me, better than I was last week, right? And maybe for you, if you're just starting, better than you were this morning. So wherever you are in your journey, I just want you to know that you have to take the time to stop and reflect and be encouraged by that, okay? Because you're not going to lose anything. You're not going to miss anything. There's a reason while I'm leaning on this car, because even though I look like I'm high energy, like I really did do legs today. So where is the sun? But I really want you to know that you have to take the time to stop and evaluate where you are and ask those hard questions. And today, I just want you to start with that one. What's stopping you? Okay? Thank you so much for that love. Who is joining me today? I'm not even looking down at the camera. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. I hope you're getting value from these. If you are, please like and share, especially if you know other breast cancer survivors. Those of you just joining, I'm Dr. Melva, board-certified radiation oncologist, mother of 3, wife of 11 years, and I help breast cancer survivors live their most vibrant, healthiest lives post-cancer treatment through my online coaching programs and VIP days. So, hey, Sharice, good morning. Is it Kalia, Witcher, Taylor? Good morning. Thanks so much for joining me. So let me know, drop in the comments, ladies, what's stopping you? What is stopping you? So what we're going to do is we're going to identify it, right? We're going to write it down, and 3, we're going to think of ways to move past it, okay? So if what's stopping you is overwhelm, if what's stopping you is fear, if what's stopping you is frustration, heck, if what's stopping you is your doctor who won't return your call, or your doctor who won't call in your tamoxifen refill, I said it, then make a plan. Get on the phone. Call that doctor's office. Call your nurse. Get in touch with your nurse navigator. Heck, call your radiation oncologist like me, and I'll send a little message to my buddies over in medical oncology because we love each other, right? Whatever it is that's stopping you, you guys give me life. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love. Whatever it is that's stopping you, we got to identify it, okay? Identify it, write it down, and figure out step 1 to getting over it. I got to run because I got to get into clinic today. It's the day that I see my patients, which I absolutely love. I know they'll be waiting for me as I'll be waiting for them. So I hope I gave you a word of encouragement today. A couple of steps to follow. If you're on the fitness journey, we need at least 30 minutes of physical exercise a day, right? It could be walking, it could be jogging, it could be cycling, it could be Zumba like I'm going to do today. Whatever it is, get your body moving, get your mind right, and keep focused on you. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for joining. Gotta go. Mwah! Love you. Bye.